Planning a holiday trip? Travel writer Natalie Preddie has some tips if you would rather avoid flying. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yes, flights are very expensive and a little bit unpredictable at the moment. So a lot of people are looking to drive, which is awesome. It's a great way to get around, especially over the holiday season. But we do want to remember a few things. So first of all, like Santa, he checks his list twice. You want to check your car twice. 3 times before you even leave. You want to look at your tires. Are your tires full? How safe is your car? So something like the Buick Enclave SUV with 7 seaters, they have a confidence package that's available. You can have reverse rear and front parking assist. You can have automatic emergency parking braking assist, rather, which I don't know if you've ever had to use, but I have. And also the lane assist. So if you're driving and you start to drift, the car tells you to move back. You want to make sure that you have enough windshield wiper fluid in your car and an extra one in the back as well. So once you've looked at that, you said, okay, my car is in good shape. We are ready to go. You want to avoid gas price hikes. So gas, actually, it's so expensive, but it tends to go up the closer we get to the weekend. So you want to make sure that you are filling up near the beginning of the week, and try not to use it all before you head out on your trip.
I've also noticed too, like there's a few gas stations around where I live, and I noticed that after 8 o'clock at night, the prices go down. So there's another friendly tip there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so you want to, keeping note of things like that, Annette, you can add that to your list before you hop on the road. You're like, okay, fill up after 8 at a specific gas station. But also, around the holidays, speed traps. You want to watch out for them. Everyone's, hustling and bustling around, and the cameras are out, and you don't want to get a speeding ticket on the holidays. It'll just make you grumpy. So you want to
with the precious cargo that you're carrying, you don't want to be speeding in the first place, right? So always watch your speed. Yeah.
Always watch your speed and plan your route ahead of time. So when you're talking about planning your route, it's not just putting the address into a GPS. You want to think about where and when you're going weather-wise. So I know, going to my parents' house, for instance, they live in the snow belt. I have to look at what it's going to be like when I'm driving near their house as well. So you want to keep that in mind. And also fatigue. When you're driving, if you're planning a long trip, you don't want to be falling asleep at the wheel. That's very, very dangerous. And again, as we said, safety is key. You want to eliminate distractions from the outside. Again, the Buick Enclave, they have this thing called quiet tuning. It eliminates sound from the outside, or does its best. And from the inside, they also have sound absorbing material. So the kids in the back, it kind of takes the edge off a little bit from all the noise they're making back there, which I know is very, very helpful. But planning when you're going to take breaks as well. If you know that you're driving and it is a 1-day trip, maybe make it a 2-day trip, and you just extend it, and you know that you're never spending too long on the road, and you're gonna get too tired, fall asleep. Share the driving. If you've got someone else that you can do that with, definitely share the driving. And finally, plan for emergencies. We are in Canada. We know that we're going to be dealing with harsh road conditions. You want to make sure you have something like OnStar in your car. Again, Buick Enclave has it. And you have someone on there it is, the OnStar button. You have someone who can help you out. If you have an accident or emergency, they are right there to ensure that you have the help that you need in that situation. And of course, the emergency kit in your back, jumper cables, a blanket, flares. Yeah, a blanket is key. I mean, that's something I learned as a teenager when I started driving. My parents always said, you want to make sure you have this in the car, especially in the winter. And I just forget about it. So, I mean, it's a good reminder, especially like you said, with precious cargo. If you're traveling with kids, you want to make sure that you guys are prepared for any eventuality.
And then make sure you have fun.
Of course, that's the part. That is the best part of the holidays. You want to make sure that wherever you're going, how you're doing it, get those Christmas songs on, get those Hanukkah songs on, and just enjoy the time together as a family.
Okay, great tips and safe travels to you and your family, Natalie.
Thank Thank you.